Television. I'm Sakshi Batra, and this is your favorite show, Daily Calls, a show that answers all your stock related queries on this very program. Top market experts will guide you on your stock queries and help you out with forming your strategies for your investment portfolio as well. Now, how do you send us your questions? Well, the WhatsApp number is flashing on your screen. Send me all your questions here along with your name, your location, and your contact details as well. Now, you can also log on to our YouTube platform. That's Business Today. Go on to the Daily Calls Live. Use the comment section there to send me your questions, and I'll be happy to address that with all our top guests also joining in on the program. Let me quickly welcome our guest on board. Mr. Kranthi Bathini is now joining in, a favorite on Daily Calls show as well. And a lot of our viewers had been asking for you for the last 1 week also to get you back on the show. So good to have you back, Mr. Bathini,
Thank you, Sakshi.
on yet another edition of Daily Calls. First up, you're also joining at a time when the market momentum is also improving. The sentiment is improving at large as well. How are you looking at the current setup, and what do you think lies ahead for the markets?
Yes, actually, we are again coming back to the range of 26,000 level.
Yes.
Last time, market tried to attempt the 26,000 level, but it could not able to sustain. If this time is different, we need to wait and watch. But by and large, what my sense is, markets are not in a mood to run away anywhere. The consolidation range has currently moved to 25,500 to 26,000. This is the range, 500 points range, Nifty, we are witnessing at this point of time. So we need to wait decisively Nifty to come back to the range of 26,000 on a closing basis. If Nifty could hold on to this range, 26,100, that is the range. If Nifty could able to hold on, and Sensex around 85,000, we can see this uptrend to continue. Or else markets are going to be in a pendulum way. It's swinging in the range of 500 points of Nifty in the medium to short term. What it needs at the higher range to sustain? We had a decent earnings season. There are absolutely no negative surprises, and the mid and small cap space has been so much buoyant. The results have been quite good for these companies. There were absolutely no negative surprises with respect to the results are concerned. And forward looking, it looks good. The company managements are quite optimistic and sanguine about the coming quarters. So what's missing action? Why the Nifty could not able to sustain in the range of 26,000 level is the missing action from the foreign portfolio investors. They have been the net sellers. At the higher range, they are turning as the net sellers. That's where the market is not able to get that extra boost to sustain at the higher range. By and large, stock specific action, and Nifty is in a consolidation phase, but wait for the level of 26,000 level to sustain.
Absolutely. Mr. Bathini, we have a lot of questions coming in from our viewers. So let's straight away dive into those questions from our viewers. Mr. Rao has sent in the first question on our YouTube. He says, good afternoon to Business Today television team. Good afternoon to you as well, Mr. Rao. He says, I have KIMS in my portfolio. KIMS at 740 odd levels. This is from the hospital space that he has, and from the hospitality space he has Indian Hotels at 760 rupees. So he wants to know, what should one really do, hold, sell, or add more at these levels? How are you looking at both these stocks from completely different aspects, healthcare and hospitality, and any suggestion here?
Sakshi, both sectors I'm quite bullish. One is the healthcare, the second one is the hospitality. Coming to KIMS is concerned, last quarter results have been a little bit down, flattish kind of a quarter for Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences. They're mainly focused on the south and as well as Andhra area, both the combined states of Andhra and Telangana. That's where the focus of this healthcare chain is concerned. By and large, it's not a pan-India kind of a healthcare chain. Normally, for a longer-term investor, companies which are emerging as the pan-India healthcare chains, they are going to get benefited. They are going to build brand. Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences, their initial focus has been more like a regional player. That's where the revenues are getting impacted. But we need to wait and watch. It's a decent stock to hold on. He can hold on both Krishna Institute of Medical Sciences if he's a long-term investor, and definitely hold on to Indian Hotels.
Okay, got that. Taking the next question. This one is from one of our viewers who's joining in as far as our WhatsApp is concerned. Mohit from Ludhiana says, I have got 500 shares of Restaurant Brand Asia. That's the parent company that operates Burger King franchises here back home in India. At the level of 106, and he wants to know, can I add more at the current levels? My time horizon is about 3 years or so. Now looking at the increased amount of consumption oriented spend, and how more and more people in tier 2 tier 3 cities are also looking at spending money in QSR space, how are you looking at Restaurant Brands Asia? The stock has really not performed very well, down by about 22% or so. Do you see that there is any reason for our viewer to further average this stock, because 106 is a quite a higher level price at which he bought it, and he's sitting on massive losses right now?
Yeah, Sakshi, these stocks, the QSR stocks have been in a even the casual dining also, quick service restaurants as well as casual dining, CDR also the space has been under pressure. Right now, we just got the consumption boost in terms of the GST is concerned. As the disposable incomes are concerned, they are going up in a medium to short term. Rural demand has been emerging. He can hold on to the stock, but he need to have a trailing stop loss around 55 somewhere. He need to have a stop loss for the stock. Just wait. Last quarter performance also not up to the mark for the Restaurant Brand Asia is concerned. So wait for a couple of quarters and he can exit at rallies if the results are not coming up to the mark. By and large, these are the thematic stocks. It will take time to emerge as the profit makers, profit spinners. So some kind of patience also needed to be in these companies, not to just to compare quarter on quarter performance is concerned.
Okay, got that. Let's also get another question that is coming in, and this one is from one of our viewers, Mr. Yadav. He says, "Good afternoon, ma'am. I want to know about Shalby. I bought this at 264. इसमें target क्या होगा अगले 3 महीने का, ये पूछना चाह रहे हैं." All right. So he has a short-term view, is what he's asking. Right now the stock is at 233, 2% up in trade. But we have to find out for the next short term order. So how do you see the stock performing, Shalby?
Sakshi, the stock is not able to hold on to the higher end of the price. Okay, it's always coming to the range of 250. From there, profit booking is coming into the stock. A decent stock with a strong portfolio of companies in their portfolio in the hospitality space, names like Marriott and some other prominent names also under their brand. He can hold on to the stock. If he is looking for the short term anything, he can book the profit around. If the stock could able to go to 240, if it sustains this range, he can book the profit around 250 to 60 range in a short term perspective. For a longer term, definitely hold, and any dip below 200 is a good entry point for the stock to make entry.
Okay, got that. Taking the next one. This one is from one of our viewers, Rohit Srivastav. He's from Prayagraj in Uttar Pradesh. He says, I purchased Cupid shares, about 3,800 shares at 255. I can hold for the next 1 year. I want to know if there is any upside on the stock, or should I continue to hold on my stock as well for the next 1 year? Any suggestion on Cupid? We had seen some momentum of late on the stock. Even today, the stock is up by about 3%. Any suggestion?
Sakshi, this stock has been going up vertically. Okay, if I am the investor and if I am in his way, I'll book some profit from the table. The stock has been going up because of the orders that are originating from the South African region from this company. I can book some profit from the table. The momentum is on at this point of time, but still, I educate the investor to book some profit from the table. Sakshi, my apology. Last question is, I thought it is Sami Hotels, okay, but it happened to be Shelby, okay. I just want to make
okay. Okay.
the information.
Okay, got that. Let's actually look at the next question. This one is from Vivek Mehra. He's from Mumbai. He says, "Good morning. Good afternoon to you as well, Mr. Mehra. Good to have you with us on the show." He says, "I want to know about Bajaj Finance. I have about 1,000 shares in my portfolio. No, actually, 1,043 is the buying price. Sorry." And he says about 500 quantities what he has. A long-term view is what he has on Bajaj Finance. Right now, the stock is slightly come off his own purchase price at 1,013. Any suggestion on this one?
It's actually some kind of a pressure on the company's book with respect to SME space is concerned that has been weighing on the stock. But with respect to the long-term prospects of this Bajaj Finance is concerned, they are intact. So any dip in this stock can be advocated by for a medium to longer term perspective. Some kind of pressure is there in the medium to short term because of the company's disclosure with respect to the SME space is concerned. But with the kind of momentum we are seeing in the economy, the rural demand is picking up. So the SME space also, the company definitely going to address these concerns. So any dip of Bajaj Finance is a warranted buy. He can hold on if he is a long-term investor.
Okay, taking the next one then, we have this question from Aarti Jain. She says, I have 790 shares of BHEL at 291. I want to hold this stock till the upcoming budget. What can be the expected target on the stock? Okay, so you know about the budget. Already the pre-budget consultations have begun, and people have also, I believe, started to look at some stocks for pre-budget positioning. How would you advise this one, Mr. Bathini?
Sakshi, recently the stock has rallied from a range of 240 to 290 levels. It's a vertical move. Yeah, definitely the capex spending has been going up. The power orders have been quite strong for BHL. She can hold on to the company, the stock price till the time. But the other thing she also need to keep in mind, the current quarter results have been good at this point of time. So one thing is taking the profits and booking the profits also one of the important things while holding the position because markets are volatile. Protecting the profits also one of the things. So have an eye on the company and look at the volumes and she can most probably can hold the range of 260, one of the key range to look forward. If the stock is keep the trailing stop loss around 260, that will help the investor to protect the losses if any kind of market volatility is concerned.
Okay, got that. Let's take the next question. This one is from Rahul Yadav. He's from Indore and he says, I want to know about BSE. इस शेयर पर आपका क्या व्यू है next 3 years के लिए? All right, we'll get you your answer, Rahul. In fact, in the last couple of days, the stock has moved up also. Remember, the earnings came in promising and the stock had shot up in yesterday's trade as well. BSE at the current levels, how would you see for somebody who has a 3-year time horizon? Can one continue to look at this?
Sakshi, the stock has been a wealth creator on a longer term basis, and recently the stock came down to the range of 2000 level, and again we are witnessing a strong bounce back with respect to BSE stock price is concerned. Since you have a horizon of 3 years, right now this is the only listed company as a market infrastructure organization and as a stock exchange. Okay, the stock exchange, one of the oldest exchange in Asia, and currently this is the only exchange. If NSE get listed, there would be a peer comparison in next since the investor have a 3 years horizon. So wait for the NSE listing and compare the valuations, and he can take a better call going ahead. Till the time NSE is not getting listed, he can hold on to BSE.
Okay, let's take the next question, and this one is from one of our viewers again. This is Gul from Kerala. She says again on Fortis Healthcare, she purchased the stock at 654 for next 1 year. Do you think she can continue to hold on to Fortis?
Yeah, recently the stock went to the range of 1100 actually. Now it's in a corrective phase. She can hold on if she is a long-term investor. The stock has been very strong in the recent past 2 years. The stock has been growing up consistently. So if the investor is a long-term investor, she can hold on to the stock and accumulate at dips.
Okay, next one that we have is from Mayank Chaudhary from Ghaziabad. He says, "Good afternoon, Sakshi. Good afternoon to you as well, Mayank. How are you?" The question is on Nykaa. For the next 2 to 4 weeks only, he wants to know. So it's a complete trading view that he wants. He's holding the shares at 255 and about a 10,000 quantity of the stock as well. Today, the stock is up by about 1.4%. In fact, the stock has gained momentum right after the earnings. Last couple of quarters, we have seen some positive momentum building onto Nykaa after a long haul of volatility, negative news flow. Things are seeming to be stabilizing. At this stage, if somebody has only a 1 month kind of a view, what would you suggest, Krantiji?
Sakshi is very difficult. I'm not a person for 1 month or for a week. Okay, but he can hold on to the stock. The momentum is building up at this point of time.
Yeah.
But for a long-term investing is concerned, I would avoid the stock for a medium to long-term investment because the valuations are the key concern for me.
Okay, got that. Next, we have Basavaraj from Bangalore. He says, I've purchased alkyl amine shares at 2062, about 100 quantity. I'm at present incurring losses on the stock. So, what should my way out be? Should I average or exit with a loss? I have a 1 year time horizon, but what would be the ideal way of dealing with the losses on alkyl amines?
Yeah. The amine stocks and the chemical stocks are concerned, actually, they have been in a consolidation phase from last 1 year. The momentum is not picking up in this space. He can hold on. It's a decent company. If he's a long-term investor, he can hold on. The stock has reached a range of 2,400. From there onwards, the stock is in a consolidation phase again back to 1,800. So he will get a up move in the couple of quarters. Since he have a horizon of 1 year, he can hold on to alkaline amines. Decent company, but the current cycle in the chemical space and amine space is concerned, it's in a consolidation way right now.
Okay, let's take the next question. This one is that we have from Ravi Mishra from Delhi. He says, साक्षी मैम ये आपका प्रोग्राम मैं डेली देखता हूँ और बहुत यूजफुल लगता है. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया रवि जी फॉर राइटिंग इन और उम्मीद करते हैं आप इसी तरीके से शो देखते रहें और इन्वेस्टमेंट जर्नी में आप अपने आगे बढ़ते रहें. क्वेश्चन इनका है एजीज लॉजिस्टिक्स पर 200 शेयर्स है 847 के भाव पर और दूसरा जो इनका स्टॉक है वो है साउथ इंडियन बैंक को लेकर जहां 39 रुपीस के लेवल पर इन्होंने खरीदा हुआ है. शॉर्ट टू मीडियम टर्म के नजरिए से ही इस दोनों स्टॉक्स के ऊपर आपसे व्यू लेना चाहते हैं क्रांति जी. फर्स्ट अप एजीज लॉजिस्टिक्स 847 इज द परचेज प्राइस, साउथ इंडियन बैंक 39 इज द परचेज प्राइस.
दोनों स्टॉक होल्ड कर सकते हैं साक्षी जी. एजिस लॉजिस्टिक्स हम लोग देखें तो काफी स्ट्रांग है और रिजल्ट्स भी काफी अच्छा आया है. सो एजिस लॉजिस्टिक्स होल्ड कर सकता है. साउथ इंडियन बैंक काफी मोमेंटम हम लोग देख चुका है एजिस साउथ इंडियन बैंक में इन द रिसेंट पास्ट में. अभी फिलहाल ये रेंज में भी साउथ इंडियन बैंक होल्ड कर सकता है. साउथ इंडियन बैंक के लिए ये नेक्स्ट 2 क्वार्टर्स अच्छा रेंज में आने वाला स्टॉक है बिकॉज अभी थोड़ा सा रेट कट का मोमेंटम मिल गया तो काफी सपोर्ट मिलने वाला है. सो साउथ इंडियन बैंक को भी होल्ड कर सकते हैं साक्षी जी.
ठीक है. नेक्स्ट हमारे पास सत्या का क्वेश्चन आया. लिखते हैं गुड आफ्टरनून साक्षी, गुड आफ्टरनून टू यू एज वेल सत्या. ही सेज इज इट एडवाइजेबल to switch my position from First Source Solutions to OFSS, Oracle Financial Services. So the question is that I'm sitting on a 15% profit on FSL. Should I book my profit there and switch to OFSS for a long-term investment? What is a better one to hold on for long-term, FSL or OFSS, Oracle Financial Services?
Yeah, Oracle Finance Services has been in a momentum zone, Sakshi. Okay, sometimes there will be erratic moves in Oracle Financials are concerned, and at dips he can add Oracle Finance. With respect to existing First Source Solutions is concerned, the last quarter the stock is in a range bound at this point of time, and the September quarter results have been flattish kind of a results for First Source. So he can exit at rallies and he can buy Oracle Financials at dips.
Okay, got that. Let's take the next question. This one is from Raghu from Bangalore. He says, Hi, I have bought Amber 44 shares at 7,709. Currently, I'm at a loss of about 25,000. So, should I continue to hold on or should I move to a different stock? Now, there was a time when Amber Enterprises was really performing well. But now we're seeing some consolidation underway. What would be the suggestion here?
Sakshi, if the investor is a long-term investor, definitely Amber is the stock to hold on. In fact, he can buy at dips Amber. But when he want to play any kind of momentum, okay, the stock is at the support zone. He can look for the range of 7,000 for medium to short term. If the stock is holding, we can see some more revival to happen in this company in terms of the price action is concerned. For investing is concerned, he can hold on to Amber Enterprises. In fact, any dip he can accumulate further also.
Okay, let's take the next question. This one is from one of our viewers. This is SK Miraj. He's from Kolkata. He says, I want to know about Anant Raj at the rate of 562. What is your suggestion on this one? He has a long-term 2 years plus kind of a view here. Anant Raj has also been seen as a play on data centers, Mr. Bathini, which is being seen as a theme of the future too. Should one hold on this stock?
Yes, actually, as you rightly mentioned, right now Anant Raj is becoming a more about a data center play, and there is a greater emphasis with respect to Indian data centers are concerned, and data internalization is concerned. The Indian data centers have going to be playing a very vital role. So Anant Raj is well placed. He can hold on to Anant Raj. The stock had a decent earning season with respect to September Q2 is concerned, somewhere around 30% there is a profit growth. He can hold on to Anant Raj. In fact, any dip in the stock he can accumulate.
Okay, let's take the next one then. This one is from Arjun from Kollegal in Karnataka. Says, hi, good afternoon, Sakshi, and good afternoon, Mr. Bathini. Good afternoon to you as well, Arjun. Good to have you. He says, I want to know about Adani Ports. Again, for the short term, is it a good stock to buy right now? Again, Adani stocks, Mr. Bathini, have also started to pick up some pace, post the earnings. Any suggestion on Adani Ports particularly?
Adani Ports, he can, for a short term, now it's at 1500 level, Sakshi. He can hold on, wait for the momentum because of the rights issue and all. The group stocks have been in a momentum zone right now. One of the largest port operator in India, Adani Ports, and strong fundamentals with respect to Adani Ports are concerned. He can hold on to Adani Ports.
Okay, hold on to Adani Ports. That's the clear view for you. Ankur Modi writes and says, hi Sakshi, good morning. Hope you're doing well. I'm very well. Thank you for asking. The question that he has is on which liquor stock is better to look at currently. Allied Blenders, Tilak Nagar or Som Distilleries. At the current levels, if I have to invest in for the long term, which one should I be looking at?
Sakshi, I'm not the right person to tell about the liquor stocks. Okay, but I make my view. Okay, I stick to the leaders. Okay, like United Spirits on a longer term basis to make any serious investments. Remaining stocks,
Sure.
they are more volatile.
Okay. Vinita Gupta says, hi Sakshi, can you please suggest any profit booking level for Hind Copper, Nalco and Vedanta? I want to partially exit these stocks with my profits. So, Mr. Bathini, we don't have a clear view as to what levels she has got into as far as Hind Copper, Nalco or Vedanta is concerned. But any suggestion for booking profits if she's holding on to some?
Sakshi, the metal stocks have been resilient in the recent past. And with respect to Hind Copper is concerned, if the stock is holding on to around 350, that's where she can book some profit from the table at this point of time.
Okay, taking the next one that we have, this one again is from our WhatsApp viewers too. Okay, Kiran from Chennai writes in, hi ma'am, I am holding Garuda Construction at 122. Any suggestion? I can hold for the next 1 year. If Kranthi sir could please suggest as to what should be my strategy.
The Garda constructions have delivered more than 100% returns, Sakshi, in the last
Hmm.
1 year. The company is located in Mumbai and offering the construction services to the builders in Mumbai region. So the prospects looks strong at this point of time. If the investor is a long-term investor, if she is making 100% profits, if she entered in the last 1 year, she can take some profits in the range of 250 range. The remaining she can hold on.
Okay. Let's take the next one then. Naveen Kumar from Devangari in Karnataka says that I want to know about IRFC from the railway space. I have this stock in my portfolio at 141. What should I be doing here?
These stocks have been in a momentum zone, Sakshi, in the recent past. In fact, if the investor is a long-term investor, invested 3 years back, these stocks have become multipliers for the investors. So last 1 year, there was some kind of a consolidation in the railway stocks. Given the kind of long-term prospects of the fundamentals of these railway stocks are concerned, she can hold on. But it's fully priced in at this point of time. But for a medium to longer term perspective, definitely she can hold on. If she want to book some profit from the table, she can book around above 150. That's the range she can book some profit from the table.
Okay, fair point. Taking the next one that we have. Okay, Ajay from Delhi says, "Good afternoon, Sakshi. I want to know about the power sector. I'm bullish on this sector, but I want to know which is the better stock to really look at from here. Power Grid, PFC, REC. Which one should I be looking at for the long term? Any advice on this one, Mr. Bathini?"
Yes, actually, as he rightly mentioned, the power sector has been quite strong, and as the energy needs are going up, power sector looks very interesting for the medium to longer term investors are concerned. In fact, last 2 years, the power sector stocks have been the multi baggers for the investors. If he is a long term investor, there are many spaces in power right now, the solar, green energy, and also the power transmission company, power producing companies, power equipment makers, and power distribution companies are concerned. So he need to choose which sub segment of power sector he want to be. By and large, for the power transmission sector is concerned, TD Power looks very attractive to me. Production is concerned, NTPC he can look for. If he is having a moderate risk appetite or less risk appetite, he can look for the PSUs like the Power Grid kind of names or Power Finance Corporation, which gives a good dividend and also offers a capital protection on a longer term basis.
Okay, got that. Let's also look at some of the other questions that are coming in. Next one that we have again from our viewers who are joining in on our WhatsApp. A lot of viewers are actually joining in today. We have Vinod Goel from Noida. He says, "Hi Sakshi, I recently started to view your program and I'm liking it very much." Thank you so much, Vinod, for those appreciative words. I really hope that you like this show and it truly turns out to be helpful to you in your own investment journey. The question that he has is, in fact, on a penny stock. This is Sadhanik. And the question is that I'm holding about 2,000 shares at the rupees 9 level. And what is the advice on this one that we can provide to him? First up, let me just pull up the stock. This is Sadhana Nitrochem that he's talking about. 7 rupees is the current level. He got it at 9 rupee odd levels. You bought it at 9. It's an illiquid counter, and you have actually seen in the last 6 months, stock has already eroded 64% of its value already. Year to date, it's down by 82% in the year 2025 alone. And if we look at the last 5 years performance also, the stock has dropped by 91% odd. So it has already eroded 91% of its value already. And, a lot of times what happens, Mr. Bathini, is that we find a stock that, oh, this has fallen about 90%, I may have a chance to gain about 90% on the upside. So why not enter now? And the stock has in the past hit about 70, 80 kind of levels, and there may be a time in future when I could turn my investment into a fortune. How would you advise people who think like that? And this is an advice on an illiquid, very very volatile, and a stock which has not performed in the last 5 years, vis-a-vis, even if we look at the nifty return. Just look at the nifty return. Only if you would have invested in the nifty in the last 5 years, just look at that. You will yourself see 100% or a doubling of the nifty kind of levels is what we've seen. Multi-bagger returns is what we've seen from COVID lows as well. How would you really advise investors on that?
Sakshi, if you see, one thing is price is the key important action for any stock. But he also understand why the stock has corrected from its peak to down. Okay, is there any fundamental reason or why the stock has behaved? And from the stock to go after correction, okay, we can expect corrections in the stock prices. It is quite obvious in equity investing. But if the fundamentals are intact and if the scope for the stock to rise is there, and especially in these kind of stocks, one need to understand the management quality. If the management quality and the sector is intact and the fundamentals are intact, one can go. Or else, if there is any shadow of doubt in these kind of fundamentals and the management quality, definitely avoid to experimenting in those kind of stocks. There are better stocks are there with strong fundamentals.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, then, Mr. Bathini, for being with us on the
Thank you.
program and, of course, guiding all our viewers through. We know that I truly hope that this has helped you out in understanding as to